Verse 11. After inviting us to experience God's goodness by fearing Him, David now assumes the role of teacher. He tells us how to practice the fear of the Lord in our lives. See, when imparting wisdom, ancient Eastern teachers commonly spoke as a father to children, regardless of the age of the audience. Now, to whom David originally directed this instruction is unclear. He may have warned the men who joined him in the cave of Adullam, outlining principles that would control their conduct as an army. These distressed men, they were likely accompanied by their families. And therefore, David may have gathered the children of their small community around him to hear his instruction. I mean, that would have been super smart. In a style similar to Solomon's in Proverbs, he teaches us how to walk in the fear of the Lord. Verse 12. David began this lesson with an attention grabbing question: who wants to live a long, happy life? Now, we can imagine probably a sea of hands suddenly shooting up across the audience. And as stated throughout Proverbs, the fear of the Lord is the secret to a long, prosperous life. Verse 13, the fear of the Lord, it affects our speech. See, when we walk in fear before God, we will guard our words. We speak the truth and never speak evil by using profanity or deceiving and slandering others. Evil is anything that is contrary to righteousness. God is righteous and God is truth. The fear of the Lord causes us to speak according to his character rather than our sinful nature. Verse 14, the fear of the Lord also affects our actions. Like godly Job, we will turn from evil when we walk in the fear of the Lord. See, instead of following the ways of evildoers, we will imitate God and keep his commandments. The fear of the Lord affects the way that we relate to others. It makes us peacemakers, all right, not troublemakers. Those who fear the Lord are not contentious, but they do not stir up unnecessary conflict, all right? Instead, no, they seek ways to make peace. And when they find them, they pursue peace with all of their might. Brothers and sisters, the fear of the Lord is not some complex system of regulations, all right? Not a long and detailed list of do's and don'ts. As David taught, walking in the fear of the Lord can actually be summarized in three simple things. Guard your words, all right? Speak righteously and truthfully. Guard your conduct. Shun evil and do good. And third, guard the way that you treat others, all right? Pursue peace, not conflict. We should not only practice these principles ourselves, but we should be diligent in teaching them to children, because these principles should be engraved upon their tender hearts while they're still young. Living by these truths brings life, happiness, and prosperity. All right? Ignoring them produces failure, unhappiness, and yes, even death. So we should memorize these truths and govern our lives by them.